Greetings, comrades! This is Neffex Caleb back with another unboxing video. And you know, when I have a knife out, we have a unboxing on the way. My sharp as hell little Sheffield here. Yeah, 11 years and it's still razor sharp. In fact, let me prove it with part of the packaging that I got. Just there, and not the cleanest cup, but man, that thing's sharp, and I keep it sharp. Anyway. I wasn't expecting to do this kind of early. It showed up earlier than expected. It was supposed to come tomorrow, but since it came today, I might as well show it off. Now, a little backstory behind this. If you're familiar with Mad Little Pixel, he's covered quite a few emulation handhelds, many of them from a company called Anbernic. And my sister actually ordered one for herself and wondered if I wanted to do an unboxing of it when she got it. And I was contemplating it, and then I saw, you know what? I might as well get my own, because it was like, I think 80 bucks when I got it. I also got a little case for it too, which, yeah, they sell cases for these little Anbernic handhelds. And the thing is, with Anbernic handhelds, they're pretty much like iPhones. In the words of Ashens, they release like 3 new versions of it every 12 seconds. It definitely feels that way, because there are probably more Anbernic handhelds that are games that I can emulate, which is pretty something. But this is supposedly one of the best handhelds they make, at least around the low to mid range. They also make some higher end handhelds as well, such as the RG40XXV, which contemplating getting one, but it's like 250 bucks. So yeah, it's a little rich for my buy. I could buy I could buy a Nintendo Switch for that much, and it could play a lot more. But anyway, this is the model I got. The Anbernic RG40XXV. Damn, it looks like a Game Boy, doesn't it? Because, well, a lot of these Anbernic handhelds look like Game Boys. But this is one of the more popular and better handhelds around the price range. Because, well, it pretty much has everything you expect. The D-pad, which here is really good, standard buttons, as well as a thumbstick, which might come in handy for some games. This can emulate like Nintendo 64 games, though it doesn't do it very well. If you watch Mad Little Pixel cover the same handheld, it's a little sluggish, and especially like PSP emulation, which yes, it can emulate PSP games. Not the best either. You're mainly getting this for like the older system, like, you know, NES, Super NES, maybe some MAME, if you got some arcade ROMs, stuff like that. But, yeah, there's not much in terms of packaging. It just shows a picture of the handheld here, and what color you got. And actually I got blue, because blue's my favorite color. And no tape on here, so that's surprising. So, guess I don't need my knife after all. Anyway, let's slide this out. There we go. So here's the handheld itself. Got a nice little protective cover on here. So slide this off. Okay, take this little foam piece off. It's surprisingly, I'm gonna admit, it's a little bigger than I thought it'd be. Nice little reflective screen there. No screen protector on it though, but I'm not too concerned about that. So here's the back here. Got a little flat back. It doesn't have like actual grips, or as Mad Little Pixel would call them, butt cheeks. If you know, you know. But we do have like 4 back buttons here. Kind of weird how like the L1, R1 are outside and the L2 and R2 are inside. I guess to emulate, you know, top and bottom for those. But yeah, you got some back buttons here. Got the D-pad, feels okay. The select and start buttons, face buttons. Here's a little thumbstick, which feels okay. It's not much better than the Switch Joy-Con. In fact, they have the same head as the Joy-Con thumbsticks. Huh. Strange that. We do have a Type-C port down here, and a headphone jack. That's pretty nice. Got the TF. That's a SD card, if it'll focus. There we go. Yeah, a lot of these handhelds, they come with a SD card preloaded with games and stuff. Think about these handhelds, especially Anbernic ones, which they are one of the better companies when it comes to these emulation handhelds, but you gotta know what you're paying for here, because a lot of these handheld emulation consoles are ROM dumps. basically just get a bunch of ROMs, put them on an SD card, and call it a day. Sometimes they'll like sort them out, but other times they won't. So that's something to keep in mind. We have another SD card slot here. Interesting. So we got a power button there, and I'm assuming that's a reset button. I'm not sure. We have a mini HDMI output here, so you can play this on the TV if you want. That's pretty cool. So there's a handheld itself. Anything else here? Okay, we got an instruction manual. I'm actually going to look through it this time around because there might be some things I don't know about it. And here's the cable, I'm assuming. It's small at the hole is a cable, and it is a cable. Slide that out. And here's your generic Type-C cable here. I'll probably hook up to one of my power banks just to be able to power this up at least, so we can at least look at the interface and whatnot. Go ahead and take that off. In fact, let me get my power bank real quick. Alright, here's my 30,000 milliamp hour power bank that I use for my Steam Deck. And the little retractable Type-C cable I have. Might as well plug this in, just so we can at least get some power on this thing. Okay, the Type-C port down here. Because I don't know if there's a charge in it or not, so I might as well pull that way. And if it's is it charging? Huh. Maybe it is fully charged, I'm not sure. Well, anyway, let's look at the instructions first, okay? So, normally I don't, you want to do jokes and stuff about, you know, instructions. Like, they're simple devices. Like, what more do you need to know? Well, sometimes I have like extra features and stuff I might not know about. Okay, so language settings, backlight brightness, backlight time, key customization, joystick light, okay. Apparently the thumbstick is RGB, because that's what everything needs now. So you got the main interface, game button supports, game import, common settings, game settings, indicator light charging function, RA emulator shortcuts, and online play. You can play online with this thing. Okay, I guess you want to get rid of the play a few rounds of Pac-Man or whatever, I guess. Okay, so let's go to the... Okay. Yeah, that was a reset button on the side there. Okay, so I was right. Okay. USB port. Okay. Got some shortcuts for, you know, any stuff. So play PSP, PS1, SS, whatever that is, DC, whatever that is, Nintendo DS, N64, Arcade, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, Super Famicom, MAME, which I think will go into arcade, but yeah, MD and Mega Drive, I guess, GG, PC Engine, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Sega Master System, and Wonder Swan Color, okay. So we've got quite a few different emulators on here, and that's all in Chinese, because, surprise, this is a Chinese product. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. I'm not sure if there is charge in it. Okay, got a nice little display there. Anbernic. Looks surprisingly clear, because this is a 640 by 480 screen here. It actually doesn't show any of the specs on here, like what CPU it's using, but you can easily look it up online. It's typical Anbernic wear. Okay, so we got a decent amount of battery in there, and the clock is way off, so I need to figure out how to fix that. Okay, so sorry about the constant focusing and stuff. So game rooms, RA game, surprisingly loud too. App Center, favorites, history, search, settings. I'm gonna do settings, system information. Okay, so you can send the LED settings, date and time. Yeah, this clock's way off. Yeah, you can't even see it on there because it's on way here. But it's the 18th as if this clip's recording, and for some reason it didn't save. now it's saved. Might as well set the time. And it's in a 24-hour format, so okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just go for the time on my desk clock here. Okay, go with that. It uses RetroArch, okay. Very popular front end for like emulation and stuff. So the D-pad feels okay. So let's play some actual games here. Let's get Vertical Arcade. Okay. Total 152, okay. Okay, so we got a decent little selection here. Ravian, Argus, Arkanoid, Battle Lanes, Bomb Jack. Let's see, do we have got Donpachi, okay. Got Donpachi, okay. You know what, let's do Donpachi. Okay, let me turn off my ring light here so we can see the screen a little better. And it's in I hold it like this. I'm not sure if I can I change the orientation of the screen here? Let's see. Just like frame rate screenshots. No, it doesn't say. Hold on, let me see. The menu button, video display effect. Let's see. Speed going. Vertical game rotate. Disable. There we go. Okay. Don't touch. You might have seen the intro of this a while back. I said it. But yeah, hey, game developers out there, when are we gonna get a Donpachi collection? Like on the Switch, Xbox, Steam. Come on. Let's see, so okay, let's turn on the sound. It's loud as fuck here. So the screen's really clear, even when I set it to vertical mode for this real game here, it looks pretty good. Get the big laser here.
Okay, good luck. Wing leader to base. Wing leader to base. Commencing operation. 3, 2, 1, go. First stop.
Okay, laser here.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, I know the viewfinder on my camera is kind of blowing the brightness out of proportion, but the screen looks really clear. Basically, the choice of game here, it's a little fuzzy because, again, I had to flip it to the vertical. I had to turn off the vertical display so I could flip the screen. Cause if I left it on vertical mode, I do it like this. It looks like that, and it looks awkward as hell. So I'd rather have it actual functional. I'd rather have it, functional rather than, have it look pretty but being awkward to control. Okay, so that works pretty well. Okay. Okay, now let me kneel down a bit. So give me a minute. Let me adjust the angle and whatnot. We're at a much better angle now. And I actually using the cable that came with the Anbernic here, and it actually recognized this. So I guess this cable won't work with this. So I guess you have to use this proprietary cable, though. It might just be that cable. I'm not sure. I guess we'll. Anyway, what else we got here? We got Dragon Spirit, Earth Joker. Okay. Forces. So the interface is okay. It's nothing spectacular. I think it's functional, but that's one of the complaints of some of these Anbernic handhelds. Their interfaces aren't the best. We got a decent amount of games there. Gunbird, okay. You already have that on consoles and Steam. Gunnail, Guwange. I had that on the 360. Oh man, I'm surprised you can still play on the newer Xboxes. Hot Dog Storm. Weird name, but it's a shooter. Ketsui. Ooh, cave shooter. Got a few cave shooters on here. That's good. Okay, so got those. What about got some Capcom games here. Okay. Bit superfluous as we already have Capcom Arcade Stadium 1 and 2. But there are a few games that aren't on those. So we got Nemo, never heard of that game. Pang 3, The Punisher. This is in the Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade Classics. That's cool. Galaxian. That does not look like Galaxian. It looks like Street Fighter. Okay, so we got Alpha UN Squadron. Okay, surprised that's on Capcom Arcade Stadium because it's based on a manga. I didn't even know that until I looked it up like a decade ago. Willow. So we got a few. Ooh, 19XX, awesome shooter. 1944, another awesome shooter. We got Alien vs. Predator. Okay, okay. Dungeons and Dragons. They had the collection on Xbox Arcade and Steam, so that's cool. Daimahu. What is that? Rising and Ating. And they got Darkstalkers. Got, of course, gotta have Street Fighter because Mars Matrix. I'm surprised that's not in any of the Capcom Arcade Stadiums. Okay. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. Marvel vs. Capcom. Okay. Pro Gear. Okay. Okay. CPS 3. Only 5 games here. Neo Geo. We got some Neo Geo. 152. You know, got all their fighting. Got Androdunos. Okay. Art of Fighting. Got Blazing Star. Okay. I bet Polestar's on here. Cyberlip. Okay. 8-Man. Frenzy Fight here. Ganryu. Garo Mark of the Wolves. Gao Kaiser. Okay. Yeah, the Neo Geo has like 1,000 fighting games. And a few shoot 'em ups. Okay, so we got every King of Fighters game known to man here. King of the Monsters. Okay. Final Burn Neo. We got some more games on here. Okay. Yeah, some of these games are also on Ant Arcade stream. Ant Stream Arcade, that's what it is. So we got a few games in here. Never used Final Burn. I remember using MAME a while back, but wouldn't mind. Here's MAME. Oh, got more here. Let's see. What should we play? Aero Fighters? And I'm playing a lot of shooters on here because I love shooters. Yeah, this looks... Yeah, this is... This does not look that good. Let's see. Video display effect. I can't change the setting on here, so... What you see is what you get here. It's not supposed to be stretched like this. I imagine if you played Imagine if I had a TV, might be able to fix it, I'm not sure. I don't have a mini HDMI cable. At least not a spare one. It feels good. The D-pad's nice and responsive. Face buttons feel nice, even though the membrane. And the thumbstick feels pretty good. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I have to quit out there. So yeah, not too bad of a handheld, not gonna lie. Now I'm not gonna try show off every single game on it, but just see what we have here. Got Sega Master System, got Genesis, okay, got 32X. Okay, it's random here. PC Engine, also known as TurboGrafx 16. You got a decent collection here. Neo Geo Pocket Color, Game Gear. Okay, that's what GT was. Okay. Okay, we got that. Wonder Swan Color. No NES games on here, or SNES games, but I suppose you can add those yourself. Not gonna tell you how though. Got a few. Yeah, got a few. PS1 games on here, okay. So we got a decent amount of arcade games. That's pretty cool. RA. Here are some more PSP games here. Okay. Okay, so that's game rooms. So got some more games here. Got the same things there. Open bore. Okay, you got Dreamcast. Okay. Oh, Ikaruga. Hell yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Hell yeah. Thomas Wave. So we got some fighting games here. Atari 2600, if that's your thing, you know. Over Neo. Got Game & Watch. Want that. Sega CD. Got some homebrews, okay. MSX. Got Naomi. Okay. Geo, already saw that. Saturn. Okay. Pico, which is a little computer thing, which is pretty cool. Okay, got more PC Engine. So yeah, no NES or Super NES games out of the box, so good luck with that. But what I've seen so far, it works pretty well. You know, I do need to play some more games on it to see what it's like, but yeah, the way that arrow fires is kind of scrunched like that, not a good sign, but I'll probably figure something out. But pretty nice little functional handheld. It's pretty loud out of the box though, so be sure to turn down the volume when you get one of these. But yeah, that is the Anbernic RG40XXV. Nice little handheld, you know, if you want to play some like old arcade games and stuff like that, and don't feel like breaking out the Switch. You know, you could do worse. You can also do a lot better. Like I said, they have more expensive offerings out there. But what you have here, for the price, not too bad. You can, naturally, these handhelds, you can add your own games on it, but again, not gonna tell you how to do that. I'll leave that to you. But anyway, this is Caleb signing out. Have a good day.
Suck it up, life's tough, we know that. Someone's got better stuff and can throw cash. Tell them I don't give a fuck, make my own path. I don't need no handouts, I'm my own man. Gotta get it, I'll get it in fast, yeah. Got a girl and she'll get it, she bad, yeah. Man, I only get down with the best, I'ma leave the complaints with the rest,